Probably should have grabbed the extension cord first here. Oops. Okay, let's see if I can't find a couple of screws here. Just all right. Holy cow, we got it straight the first time. Awesome. All right. I am out in the garage this afternoon trying to install a little heater. I haven't been able to work, well, I've been able to work in my garage, but it's been cold. And so I ended up getting this little heater for free. And so I thought, hey, why not get that installed? What was that? Oh, my dog. So I figured, why not try it? See if we can't get it hooked up. You know what I should do here, though? I need something to test for leaks. You know, something that won't freeze. Right there, some bubbly soap. That'll work. Perfect. Looks like I'm not seeing any bubbles, so that's a good thing. So let's see if we can't get this thing. Let me bring this. Whoa. Right out there. Ripping. Bring you guys down a little closer so we can see what's going on here. Let's see. Oh, we got a pilot. I have no idea how much propane this is going to use. It's only a little 6,000 BTU thing, but it was free. And any little amount of heat in here, I mean, this is only like a 20 by 20 shop. It's pretty drafty, but hey, anything that cuts down, let's try it. Is it going to keep going? I'm not sure. How do I tell? Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool. I'm sure you guys can't see it on the camera, but it's kind of glowing in there. Wow. That's awesome. There's no fan. You don't need electricity. It's got a little piezo igniter on it. I think it's still on. It's hard to tell. It's hot, but I can't hear it. Oh, yeah. You can hear it. Sweet. We got some propane. Ha! All right. Today has been kind of a crappy day. It's been snowing. We're actually getting more than I thought we were going to get. We were only supposed to get a dusting, which, I mean, we've got a dusting already, but it's still snowing. So we might end up with a couple inches. Oh well. But I thought, hey, let's try to get that that little thing up and running. And I've got some other stuff that I want to do out here too. But I can't get you guys too far away here. Start losing Wi-Fi signal. So I've got kind of an idea in my head. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. So if you guys have been on any of my lives in the past at all here, or seen any of my videos, you'll know that I've been dealing with tractor battery issues like there's no tomorrow. So I've seen these videos online. I don't know if it works. I've always wondered if it works. I think I'm going to try it just for the fun of it. I'm going to pull the batteries out of the tractor, and I've got one of these big battery chargers that don't have all it that does not have all of the weird, electrical computerized controlled batteries charging sequences. This is, you put it on the amps you want and how long you want it, which is perfect. So I've seen videos where you can actually recondition old batteries, and I thought, hey, for the price of a gallon or two of distilled water, why not try it? So I'm going to take the batteries out later on and test that out. But in doing so, or before I do that, two things that drive me nuts about this. So back a while ago, we have to drag these battery chargers through the snow. So we put monster truck tires on it. So that's cool. You can drag it through the snow a lot easier. But in doing so, we broke off the little kickstand on the front. So this turns into like a tipping over balancing game all the time. I'm done with it. I just messed around with it on the tractor out there for like an hour. No more. I'm fixing it today. And then the other thing, I may actually have to run to the store for this issue, but got a nice positive side that's barely connected. And then this side is connected okay, but it's just this rinky-dink connector. So we're going to have to replace those at some point here too. Like I said, for right now, I want to get these wheels up and running to the point where I can actually use this thing without having to mess around with it. It looks like I've had multiple run-ins with this thing. I'd like to be able to get inside this thing to put bolts through it because it is coming apart everywhere here. Looks like it's been thrown down the stairs a few times. Probably has, actually. But we need to get something on the inside that this thing can actually bite onto. So I'm going to see if I can't take this apart here. Let's see what we got for some tools. That thing still on? It's not still on. I wonder what is going on here. I want to try this thing out with the door open for a little while because it's probably going to smell a little bit. It's got like a, I don't know what you want to call it, a oily coating on all of the metal that's in here. So I'd like to actually let it run for a little while before I close the door up. It's honestly not too cold today. It's mid-30s, but we're still snowing like crazy. So, but it's just cool to be able to have this option. Okay, this is glowing pretty red now. Let's stay on if I think so. But I also thought so last time. It like kind of glows. You can see it. You can see it glowing when the propane's hitting it. But then it seems to be going out. But it does say to hold it for like 60 seconds, and I'm impatient. Okay, come on. At some point here, I will probably actually I have a piece of sheet metal I'll probably put behind this, just to be on the safe side. I can actually hear it now. I think it's on. I can hear it good now. Sweet. Okay. But I need a different bit. How's everybody doing today? It's been rather chilly here. Oh boy. Thought my boys lost my bit. I wasn't going to be happy. They take off with my stuff sometimes. Yes, this is unplugged. I'm not messing around with this. Plugged in. Battery charger is actually pretty old at this point. I've had it for years. Worked, other than the fact that it doesn't want to stand up by itself. Okay, let's see. Can I reach down in there? Usually these things have these little like 3-inch teeny tiny tires. And I got sick and tired of messing around with it. Like I said, we drag these things through the snow half the time. And it gets kind of tiring with those little tiny wheels. So bigger wheels, easier to pull around. Pull this tire off too. Whew. I got a good sized cotter pin in that. I can't even bend it over. All for one little screw. Maybe if I get an extension, let's try that. Let's try the extension. If you left the tool out, Dad painted it red. Get caught with a red tool, bad news. That's a good idea. I like seeing my kids, there we go, work around. But it is hard when you watch them take off out into the woods with a $200 or $300 drill set. Like, come on, guys, that better come back. A couple of years ago, when they were younger, my impact didn't make it back. That wasn't good. They weren't allowed to use them for quite a while. Didn't paint it red, but it's a good idea. Okay. Boy, it's dirty in here too. Might be a good time to shop vac here. Huh. Kind of funky. I don't want to touch anything. I don't know. There hasn't been electricity in here, but empty. Not much in it. Or not much in it for what I expected anyway. So, yeah, see, these wheels are being held on by a couple of bolts, which is kind of what I was going for, what I would like to do. Boy, this thing is in rough shape. I got a couple rivets on the bottom. If I pull those out, that will probably make it a lot easier to get to that top. Bottom. I'm upside down, looking at things backwards here. Anybody on here ever tried reconditioning batteries before? I've seen a couple videos online, like fill them up with distilled water, 15 minutes on, like 200 amp, let them rest for an hour, 15 on, rest for an hour, like 5 cycles. Anybody ever tried that before? Because I think I'm going to try it. Possibly make a little video out of it just to see if it will work. I have no idea. I mean, the guys that I have seen do it, it seems to make sense that it might work. But we'll see. Like my face. Okay. We're still attached up here somewhere. There we go. I'm gonna have this thing all in pieces, and then I'm gonna need a new one. All right, at least I can get to this thing now. I don't want to pull any wires out of here. Look at the shop vac. Wow. Let's we have a piece of flat steel here somewhere. Let me go see if I can find that. See if I can do some body work to this. It's a little rough. Look at that. Coming to a body shop near you. Now, we got to figure out what we're going to do for this. I need to. Let's see, these are about 6 inches. So I've got to build basically something that comes down that's about 6 inches to see if we can get that worked into a kickstand here. Hey, look at that. That might work perfectly. You can bend 45 down, 6 inches down. What do you think? Will it work? Let's try it. Let me see if my heater's working here. Oh yeah, it's definitely on now. If anything, it's a good place to come over and warm your hands up. All right. Let me flip you guys around here. So we can get you spun around and see what I'm up to on this side. My shop is a mess. And it's rather embarrassing. But you know what? Maybe you guys seeing it will force me to clean it here. All right, let's mark this out how we want it. I need a Sharpie. Actually, I think I've got some. Yeah, I do not. I know I got some here somewhere. We've got some chalk here somewhere. The bottom of the bin, maybe. That is not the chalk that I thought it was. Okay. We're going to settle for a 4th of July fireworks pencil. Okay, let's see. 1.5 inches will be good for that. Best part is this stuff is light enough that I should be able to just bend it. Let me grab my hammer. Sorry for the loud noise. Oops, wrong way. I think I have already gone too far. try to get a... There we go. That's 45. Now we got to go 6 inches down from that. So, oops. This is my very unorthodox way of measuring and bending. I am no mechanic, no fabricator, master of none. I could use another set of hands though, because this is a little screwy. All right, so we got 5.5 down from that. Come here. I mean, technically, I could dig the I could mess around and do a whole bunch of figuring, but this is just a little kickstand going on the bottom of a junk old thing, so we're gonna go there. Where did it go? And we gotta go this way. 45 again. Hey, I didn't overbend it that time. There we go. And we don't need it too long on the bottom. So we can do that. Oh, you know what? I just bent that the wrong way. Shoot. Okay. Like I said, it's a good thing this stuff's easy to bend. Okay. Oop. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Upside down again. Okay, so we got a 45 that way. That is definitely not 45 this way. Gonna have to bend that back some. If you guys are just joining, I am messing around trying to try to build a quick battery piece for my battery tender. It's been a while. I'm sick and tired of chasing this thing around. So I needed a little kickstand. So I thought I'd bring you guys out in the garage today. Just mess around. Okay. How's that? We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. We're gonna go. We're gonna have to bend that a little bit on that side again. So we're at 7. Sorry, I'm out of frame here. I'm just trying to. You would think that piece was almost cut to do this. But I promise, I just walked over to the scrap bin and pulled out a piece. This one's a little longer, but I think we're all right. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, tip you guys over. Let's see what it looks like over here. I'm afraid I may have measured a little off on the height of it. Oh, we're gonna be wicked wide too. I guess I should have measured for that. Oh yeah. Of course. Okay. Didn't even think of that. We're playing with widths too. So we're gonna have to do some more cutting. Bummer. It's gonna be too short if I do that. I was in too much of a hurry thinking I found the perfect piece. And I messed up my bend. All right. We can do it still. We're just gonna have to start over a little bit more, that's all. Whoa. Sometime after I get my shop cleaned up, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a shop tour. Because it is definitely by no means a special shop. It's an old, the building is run down, and but it's kind of neat. It's kind of got a lot of character. It was my grandfather's garage, and there's some neat old stuff in here. One in particular thing in here, which I'm not going to show you. I'm going to make you guys watch the video when I do the tour. But there's an old printing press cabinet that he's saved little trinkets and things for years in, and it's got a bunch of stuff in it it's fun. It's fun to look through. We'll do that at some point. Whoops, you guys aren't going to be able to see me anymore, but I just needed to come over here for a sec and see roughly where we are. Gotta come down and bend at a 45. Right about there. Our precision measuring system. So we're gonna have to bend that there. Now, am I going to bend this the wrong way again? No. I'm gonna bend it the right way this time. Now, we are not going to go the full width of the jaw this time, because that didn't work last time. We're going to give it, we're going to take a look. Say if we give it about 4 inches, that will probably be a little better. If I can get it in the jaw. There we go. pound this side just a little bit to get that bent in the right direction. There we are. See what I'm doing? Making it a little smaller here. Oh, I should have flattened that out beforehand. Now it's going to be a little bit of a pain to get that bent back in the Hey, we got it. No worries. And let's try there. Yeah. I'll be done here in just a sec. I'm being summoned. Headed over to some friend's house tonight. Thought I had some time, but not quite. Look at that. All right. We can zip that off there. And once that's cut off, let's see how it looks over here. Whoop, there. I'm unplugging you anyway. Let's see. That ought to work. Awesome. Well, I've got 60 of you guys watching. Unfortunately, I've got to take off. Make sure you subscribe. I come on here and mess around all the time. I was on here earlier today messing around with sap buckets and stuff. Messing around out in the snow. The snowflakes are getting bigger. All right. Anyway, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I'm always doing crazy stuff around here. For you that have been on here, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.